This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, Arizona State head coach told me pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Sun Devils offense comes on the field first today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This whole line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. So Indiana's offense comes out for their first possession today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those 3rd and shorts, because if you're in 3rd and long, there's no chance.
Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Hoover. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the sidelines, and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Going with the old counter run here.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He's got space. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
First down and more. He's still running. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
The Sun Devils, they're in the red zone now. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they will trot out the field goal team here, trying to connect from 41 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the ground, it's Beebe. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
We'll get a stoppage of play here. There's an injured Sun Devil player. It's a junior defensive tackle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll try the right side on the toss. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Boley. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. We'll get a stoppage of play here. There's an injured Sun Devil player. The athletic training staff out to assess the situation, and we'll step aside. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line there. That could set up a first down.
Offside, defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hoosiers with first and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is
Got an opening here. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. He hands it to the back, and they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Sun Devils are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Brown. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Here comes the pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very high.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for some space. It's Beebe. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arizona State 7, Indiana 0.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Morris. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Takes off in a bootleg. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Second down after that previous play. That's reeled in. It's Becker. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field.
Break, here we go.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Open field ahead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now it's 2nd down here. Or it's snapped to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Brown. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. And the running back takes the handoff. And now it looks like we have an injured Hoosier player on the field. The senior defensive end. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sticking with the running game. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. They'll give it to the back. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got his man wide open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, ASU. Too much speed for the defense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Arizona State 14, Indiana 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. Quick throw over the middle. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. And the Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Second down.
It's Arizona State in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever.
Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Back in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He lets it go. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard. Was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball if he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket. He puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Arizona State.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. After the interception, we do have an injured player to check out. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position, grinding away with their running game. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able...
Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense really clicking. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And, Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Pulls it in. It's Becker. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky. because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. One of the things they've loved about this team is how everyone is rallying around their senior quarterback. He has been such a star and such a trusted piece of this team all along the way. In what could be his final night in the jersey, he wants to be the best version of himself. The coach said, look to your right and look to your left. We are all here. We all have your back. It's not all on you, but they would love nothing more to see this beloved quarterback go out with a big win here in the national championship game tonight. Guys?
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Rebels offense comes on the field first today. And this team finds itself now one win away from the national championship. Made the playoff last year, Joel. It didn't work out well. They told us they've learned a lot from that, and so far they've proven their point.
Well, Chris, as we know in the modern day of college football, I think the most important factor is experience, and that experience that they got from losing last year in the playoff, it has driven them the entire season. The one lesson that they kept coming back to is the idea of don't make it bigger than it is. Just execute the game plan in front of you. If they can do that, they might win this championship here tonight.
And it's caught off the deflection. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Rebels will crank up the tempo. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. After the sack, there is an injured player down. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. So what a huge opportunity for this program, Joel, and perhaps the start of a trend. It's been a long time since a program had joined that club of national champions. Indiana did it last year. Are we going to see it in back-to-back seasons?
Well, here's what's so fascinating, Chris, is there's a lot of people that criticize where college football is at with the rules and how rosters are built. And yet, because of those rules, we have teams that can actually build themselves into something that they haven't been in the past. And now, back-to-back years, we had Indiana as a first-time champion, and now this group has a chance to etch their name into history.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And they hand it off to the back. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, ASU. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's an option look. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his 2nd punt after a strong effort the first time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Sun Devils now spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. It's a shotgun run call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. We'll get a stoppage of play here. There's an injured Sun Devil player. Certainly hope his championship game participation isn't finished. And the Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he drives the punt deep. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st down, it's play action. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Got a man shaken up. Junior defensive end. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Boley. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Had an opening here. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. In the red area, it's Robinson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They call the counter play here. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Arizona State on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Arizona State. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Alexander. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. This is away. A very good kick. High and toward the sideline. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Boley. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. It's a senior defensive back. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on fourth down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front
breaks. Here he goes. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Using his legs, it's Lacey. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pressure's on. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
I love this defensive call. It's third and long. Why not blitz and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback as quickly as possible? It's an aggressive call, sure, and maybe there's some risk, but I tell you, the reward is great, and they get it here with a sack.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today. And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, he's got open space. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. The defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 7 for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Physical run earns the 1st down. The Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a 3rd down play. Here comes 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. It's a junior defensive tackle. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you...
He's got a crease. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Having a running back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is such a weapon. Here, this route over the middle, the defense sinks. It's an easy completion, and then you pick up the first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's Arizona State in front. So 3/4 complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 20 after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is all set up because they're playing assignment football. There is nowhere to go for this running back, so he's just got to continue to move outside. And as he gets linear and starts to move sideways, now it's about pursuit. Watch the defense in pursuit. They get behind the line of scrimmage, and they're able to create.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They go with a direct snap. running with purpose. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go, ready, go!
Pounding away with the run game. Now play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. And the Sun Devils will line up now. It's first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across the goal line, and the defense is having none of that. I think they might have to go play action here. It just seems like this defensive line is...
Touchdown, ASU. They are pouring it on now. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it, closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. Play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Arizona State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Arizona State 34, Ole Miss 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The shotgun handoff here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He keeps it. QB draw. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They call the draw play here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And, Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world.